What's up, sneaky people? If you've ever smiled at your friends while quietly plotting their downfall, this episode is for you. Welcome to the Board Game Critique. Tonight, we're counting down the top 8 Hidden Traitor board games where every grin looks guilty and every silence sounds like a confession.
And if anyone at your table keeps saying, "Trust me," that person is absolutely the traitor. Probably me. Hi, I'm Adam.
I'm Eve, and we're diving into pure paranoia, big bluffs, and beautiful betrayal. Let's go.
Starting at number 8, Saboteur.
In Saboteur, you're dwarves digging tunnels toward hidden gold, but a few players are secret saboteurs laying dead ends, rocks, and just questionable life choices.
Traitors win if the miners run out of cards before they hit the gold. It's super easy to teach, super fast, and super dangerous to friendships.
Story time? Everyone at my table blamed our oldest player for being shady. He was making perfect path cards, like a saint. Meanwhile, I was quietly placing tiny detours that wasted turns. Last card dropped, no gold, I revealed, and the whole table just stared at me in stunned silence.
I remember that silence. It sounded like betrayal and disappointment. My favorite chord.
Number 7, One Night Ultimate Werewolf.
Lightning fast social deduction. Everyone gets a secret roll, we close our eyes for night actions, wake up, then loudly argue for about 60 to 90 glorious seconds and vote someone off.
The werewolves win if none of them get executed. Villagers win if they nail a wolf. And with roles like troublemaker and robber swapping cards around, even you might not know who you are.
One of my favorite games. Our friend swore she was the seer and saw both wolves. We followed her confidently and eliminated a totally innocent villager.
What she didn't realize is her card got swapped midnight. The real wolves survived and we basically helped them win. She goes, "Oops, was I not the seer?" And the table just melted.
Number 6, Shadows over Camelot.
Knights of the Round Table trying to save Camelot, completing quests like the Grail, Excalibur, and fighting the Saxons. Here's the twist. There might be a traitor, or there might not.
Which cranks up the paranoia. The traitor subtly tanks quests, plays black cards, or pressures the table into false accusations. Accuse wrong and you hurt the team. Accuse right and you expose the snake.
I once spent an entire game discarding cards that we kinda sorta needed, then convinced everyone that the loudest guy was the traitor. Camelot fell while we stared at each other like, we did this? We did this to ourselves.
It's the best feeling for the traitor and the worst for everyone else. Glorious.
Number 5, Betrayal at House on the Hill.
You explore a spooky mansion together, finding items, omens, and a lot of weird tile art. Then the haunt triggers and bam! One of you flips into a villain with a secret scenario and goal. Could be summoning monsters, hunting survivors, or pulling off some occult nonsense.
With 50+ haunts, every play is a new horror story. My favorite moment? Our friend Carl became the traitor before his character even got to move. He instantly turned from timid bookworm to cackling summoner.
We spent the rest of the game running and screaming, "Carl!" in this high-pitched panic while he herded us into a basement of doom. 10 out of 10 would yell again.
Number 4, Feed the Kraken.
3 factions on one ship. Sailors want to sail east, pirates want to go west, and cultists want to veer north to the Kraken. Each round, the captain appoints a lieutenant and navigator, and they secretly pick navigation cards that move the ship.
Your only defense? Mutiny with your limited gun tokens if the captain smells fishy. Also, the cult leader can convert players, and if the crew sacrifices that cult leader, the cult wins immediately. Spicy mechanic.
I once played cult leader and pretended to be the most loyal sailor. Helped steer east, nixed suspicious cards, gave little speeches about teamwork. We hit a Feed the Kraken space and I said, "Captain, throw over that suspicious guy. It proves I'm loyal."
They did. Immediate trust unlocked. Next turn, Adam nudges us north and arranges his own sacrifice. Boom! Cult victory. We just stood up like, what just happened?
I happened. And the Kraken. Mostly the Kraken.
Number 3, Battlestar Galactica.
The king of long-form paranoia. Your characters on Galactica dealing with crises, fuel, food, morale, population. Some of you are Cylons in disguise. Loyalty cards get dealt at the start and then again mid-game, meaning your trusted ally might flip to evil halfway through.
Cylons sabotage skill checks, sow doubt, and when they reveal, they go full chaos, using Cylon locations, super challenges, and nasty effects to hammer the humans.
My proudest moment? I played perfect teammate until the final jump. Our resources were hanging by threads. I revealed as a Cylon, triggered effects that tanked our last population, and the whole table groaned in unison.
We still talk about that betrayal years later. And by talk, I mean we remind Adam he can't be Admiral anymore. Ever.
Fair. I would absolutely do it again.
Number 2. Nemesis.
Sci-fi survival horror with secret objectives. Some are cooperative-ish, some, let's say, less cooperative. You're sneaking down corridors, making noise, dealing with intruders, closing doors, tweaking engines, and maybe setting the self-destruct if you're feeling dramatic.
Directly attacking teammates is possible but risky. It creates noise and consequences. So the traitor play here is subtle. Lure aliens to rooms, lock doors at the right time, misreport the engines, swap coordinates, forget to help, and watch chaos do the rest.
In a legendary game, I was so sure my friend was the traitor that I obsessed over him instead of my objectives. Tailed him, questioned everything, blocked paths, and then we realized no one had a kill the crew objective. We did the aliens' job for them.
We just sabotaged ourselves while screaming at shadows. That's Nemesis. It weaponizes your paranoia, and it has some of the best minis on the table.
All right, deep breath. Number 1, blood on the clock tower.
The big one. Massive social deduction in a cursed village. Good tries to execute the demon. Evil spreads lies like butter on toast. Everyone has a unique role, and even when you die, you become a ghost with a whisper of influence. Still talking, still voting once with your ghost vote. No one leaves the game early.
The storyteller moderates, keeps balance, and adds drama. With tons of scripts and custom content, every game forms a new narrative. It scales beautifully for large groups and somehow makes even losing feel like winning.
Story time. Day 1, our town executed the monk, our only nightly protection, from pure panic. The demon stayed hidden, while evil players misdirected with fake info and carefully timed helpful suggestions.
By the final day, we were so tangled in lies that we executed the wrong person and handed the demon victory. Then we clapped. We actually clapped. It was that good.
And that's why Blood on the Clock Tower sits at number 1. Engagement for everyone, cinematic stories, and delicious mind games.
Quick recap of why this list rules. Saboteur for fast accusations, One Night for party chaos, Shadows for that maybe there's no traitor gaslighting, Betrayal for wild scenario flips, Kraken for triple faction treachery, BSG for long-form paranoia, Nemesis for horror-laced objectives, and Clock Tower for the ultimate social deduction.
If you've got legendary betrayal stories, drop them in the comments. Who stabbed you in the back so gracefully that you applauded?
And tell us which games we missed for your group's meta. We know someone's gonna say, "Where's my beloved X?"
Bring it on. If you had fun hanging out with us, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. Our upcoming video is all about co-ops that actually make you feel like a team. Mostly. Usually. Sometimes.
Until then, protect your resources, watch those navigation cards, and trust no one at the table. Except us.
We're trustworthy. Mostly.
I'm Adam.
I'm Eve.
Thanks for watching the Board Game Critique. See you in the next one.